Is it working? We made it.
Alrighty. So I'm Jade.
I'm Erin.
All right, and there's the introduction.
That's it. The show's over. Glad you joined us.
No, we are the Babbling Brunettes. So today it's just going to be kind of like an introduction video, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're just going to ask each other like a few questions that we found on the interwebs.
The interwebs.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me about yourself.
Oh, yeah, roger that.
What's the deets?
My name is Erin. We live in Missouri, Springfield, Missouri. I went to school. I went to a technical school for 2 years. Dropped out twice. I went to a cosmetology school in 2021. Graduated as a licensed esthetician. So now I work for a major waxing center that is spread throughout the U.S. So
nice.
That's a little bit about me, I guess.
Yeah. You're doing really good at that, too, from what I hear from you.
Waxing vaginas all day.
Oh, yeah, it's a blast.
Oh, yeah. It's honestly not bad. I've never had a bad client.
Well, that's good.
I like everyone that I work with, too. So everyone that I work with is, like, super sweet. And all my clients are, like, the nicest people ever. On the side, I like to decorate cakes and cupcakes and stuff at an ice cream place that my boyfriend works at. So I just kind of work for him for like one day out of the week.
Yeah, I've seen some of your cakes. They're really cute.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
They're so cute.
I have a blast.
All right.
All right, Jade, tell me about you.
Me? Okay,
yeah.
Well, obviously.
You've got an interesting life.
My name's Jade. Oh my gosh, I could go on for hours.
You really could. I like it, though. It's like,
yeah.
You're like the best storyteller. You've been everywhere.
You're from Missouri, right?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Springfield, Missouri.
Definitely not.
No, you're not even from this country.
Not really. I was born in Mexico. That was interesting. I don't really remember anything.
So you were a citizen of the United States and Mexico.
Yeah. So because my parents are both American,
yeah.
Just because I was born in Mexico, I had dual citizenship.
That's so cool.
Until I was 18. But
that whenever you turn 18, you have to choose, don't you?
Yeah. And
wow, that was
sadly
a hard
chose
choice.
America.
Sadly. You know what? You know what? Granted, everything we've got going on, America's not too shabby.
I don't know. No. But we just traveled a lot for
situation.
my dad's job. So after Mexico, moved to Hawaii. Kind of remember a little bit from there. Girl, I know. We would have moved to Hawaii so bad.
You and I? Yes. Yeah. We've actually been talking about it so much.
But yeah, just kind of moved around from there. Grew up in Oklahoma, technically, and graduated from there from high school. Started going to college for nursing. I dropped out. Never went back like Erin. But eventually. And then now I live here.
You made it sound so sad.
Well,
you're like, here I am.
Now I live here. No, it's great. I like it here.
Yeah.
Just kinda, whatever.
You were sad.
I move
whenever
around
you
a lot.
first moved here, though, because
I
you
was.
technically moved here alone. Your mom lives in Louisiana. Your dad lives in
Florida.
Your dad lives in Florida, but his home is in Oklahoma.
Yes, yeah.
Which is really weird. Your brother lives in Alabama. Wow.
Yeah.
And then you have another brother that's here.
Yep.
But
anyway, and then I am a medical assistant at medical clinic, obviously. But yeah, I like it.
A clinic for more or less a hospital clinic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost like an ER, but not as advanced. Like if you're gonna die in front of us, go somewhere else. You're not coming here.
Are you dying right now? You're at the wrong place, sir.
Yeah, but that's when I started that right after I moved here, and I love it. I'm thinking about going back to school for nursing. So
yeah.
So what are some of your hobbies? Like what do you like to do in your free time?
My free time.
Yeah.
Besides sleeping, I really like, for whatever reason, no reason at all actually, I've picked up tennis. I don't know why.
We did play tennis today. That was really fun.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm making you catch that hobby with me because I need someone to play with.
Oh, I will always play tennis with you. I love it.
Fun. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I might be lazy about it.
Yeah, I like.
No, when we
tennis.
first got there, I was like into it.
Yeah, you were, and then you said best out of 3, and then I won 2 games in a row. She's like, "Can we just play?"
Can we just play? Yeah.
No, it's a lot of fun though. I don't know why I picked that up. my dad, like, whenever we were younger, tried so hard to get me and my sister into tennis.
Yeah.
We just weren't having it. And then, I don't know, just randomly, like, a few weeks ago, I've picked it up, and I like it a lot. But besides that, I like working out. I feel like I'm just a very, like, I need people to work out with. So that's why, like, whenever I'm by myself, I'm not consistent with it.
Yeah.
Like, last summer, I had a personal trainer because I knew I wouldn't have anyone to work out with. So I was like, okay, why?
I will always work out with you. I need to.
Well, our schedules used to be so opposite.
Oh, yeah.
And then
were,
with
like,
my job
completely opposite.
currently, they dang near line
I
up.
think we would
exactly.
have, like, one day off with each other.
If that.
Yeah.
Because we worked together, too, at a pizza place.
Yeah.
That's how we met.
That is how we met.
What's your hobbies?
So, I don't know. I feel like I'm a very artsy person. I like drawing and stuff like that. I used to do a lot of pencil drawing, like in school. And then I actually took an art class in college. That was really interesting. Thought about doing art for a little while.
Wait, like art gallery art? Like you put your stuff up and like...
No. Just a very basic, like, sketch art. Like we didn't do any paintings or anything like that. But recently I've started doing a lot of drawing on, like, the iPad, like, digital stuff.
Yeah.
So that's fun. But I feel like you can do a lot more with it.
Oh,
I don't know. So let's talk about when we met.
Yeah.
So I moved up here, and I was kind of doing stuff for the pizza place, like...
Yeah, they're opening up a new store.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were just tagging along because your brother was he wasn't an owner, was he? He was just kind of...
partial
owner?
Yeah.
Okay, so he was... And then you were just tagging along to help, like, build everything.
Yeah. When I moved here, I had nothing to do, so I just tagged along.
Yeah.
And that's where I met Joey.
Yeah, my boyfriend, he actually was put in place to be the general manager for that store, so he was there a lot to help out with everything and like the building process and getting everything together.
I think that's one of my favorite stories that you tell, though, is
what?
when you first heard about me.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Let's just talk about from a girl's point of view. Okay, from a girlfriend's point of view. Yeah, Joey came home and he goes, yeah, I met so-and-so's sister and she's like helping out and getting the store together and she's really cool, like super laid back. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I was like, how old is she? And he was like, at the time you were 19. Mm-hmm. And he was like, oh, she's 19. And I was like, oh.
She was really like, who is this person?
Yeah, I was like so thrown off because I was like, this dude's like gassing up this girl that I've never met. They're the same age. And, automatically just from, usually I'm not like that, but like he never talks about other girls, ever. So I was like super thrown off about it.
That cool.
Yeah, Jade's just that cool. So in my head, I was like, okay, I'm going to meet her and I'm going to show her that I'm Joey's girlfriend.
Then I don't even think that we officially met until I started working at the pizza place.
Yeah, you started working there.
I don't even think it was official. Like,
no.
I just heard your name and I was like, oh, that's Joey's girlfriend. And I was like, I was like,
oh, that's so-and-so's sister. Yeah. And then I was like...
She's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm always nice to people whenever I first meet them. I'll never automatically be, like, mean. That's just... I hate that. Like, in the moment, whenever your boyfriend's sitting there, like, gassing up this girl, it's like, okay,
totally
what the heck? Yeah. But then I met you, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be nice to this girl. Like, whatever. So we started working together and stuff, and even after that first day, I was like, yeah, he was right. She is pretty cool.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I always feel like I give the good, like, best first impressions, but...
Really?
Yeah.
How could you
I feel like I'm just so awkward.
No, you're very, like, go with the flow.
Yeah.
So, like, someone could say something and you just, like, take it in.
Yeah. I think my first impression was, this girl's crazy. And I was like, she's so hyper. Like, did she take, like, 4
people think
protein
I'm, like,
powder?
Bouncing
and
off
then,
the wall. Like, pre-workout?
I was like, I like her. She's gonna be my friend. Right now.
I like this one.
Yeah, I'm keeping her.
So let's talk about the first time we hung out outside of work.
Oh, yeah.
This is actually really funny. I think Jade low-key thought I was trying to go kill her.
Maybe not, but I was a little weirded out for sure. I mean, who hanging out with someone for the first time was like, hey, let's go to this, like, haunted, like,
abandoned
farm.
Yeah. whenever I would do those videos, I found this really fun little place that's here in Springfield. It's called the Albino Farm. And the story behind it is that basically there was this man who came across, I'm just going to give you like a really brief summary. Yeah. There's like a man that came across like these albino creatures and stuff and like albino humans, and he claimed to be like a scientist. By the way, this is just what I've heard. It might not be the actual story. But he was like really intrigued because he was like, oh wow, like this is really interesting. Like Gunner's looking it up. He decided to do like experiments on them and stuff because he didn't look at them as actual humans and like actual creatures and stuff, which is kind of messed up if you ask me. But
imagine meeting this person for the first time and she's telling you, let's go here.
And
that's a little creeped out.
The story is that it all burnt down. So there's like half burnt buildings and stuff like that. It's really cool. Like the field, it's huge. I don't know who owns it. It's actually really weird. It's like smack dab in the middle of a neighborhood in Springfield, which is so weird. Like to access it, you have to park your car in this like neighborhood park and then you walk through the woods. But yeah, so I told her, I was like, hey, let's go to this place. I've been there a few times. Like it's really cool. And she was like, okay.
I mean, I was just happy to have a friend that invited me somewhere, so for sure I'm gonna go. I might die, but
I'm really surprised that you said yes.
Really?
Yeah, but you hopped in my car and we went.
I said,
and I was like,
I
like
happy
this girl.
To have a friend at that point.
Wait, hold on. Did you find?
Yeah, I found it.
Yeah.
So there's 3 rumors or legends about the farm. So the first one is about the albino man who, like, that was his farm, and he threatened people who trespass on it with a hatchet, threatened to chop them up. And
I like
it. So there's also a bridge on the property, and that's we
walked on that bridge.
Called the Hatchet Man's Bridge. Mm-hmm. Second one is that a farmhouse home to a sequestered group of people with albinism.
Okay, so I don't know exactly where I heard my story from.
The third one,
I mean, stuff like that, it just kind of trickles down,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But
the third one is legend that there is a group of people with albinism that were trapped on the farm in a hospital setting, subjected to experiments by a mad scientist. They supposedly roam the property by night, scaring trespassers.
Okay.
There you go.
Maybe that's kind of like the mix of where I heard that in. That's really interesting, though. Interesting. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. One experience that I've had there, and it was actually freaky, and it was back in 2018.
I remember you showed me this video before
I have a video. I don't think I have ever
great.
Showed Gunner this. But, so me and a small group of friends, it was literally just 4 of us. My parents were up in New York. They definitely told me not to do this, and I did it anyway, because they were not in state. So it was like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I was like, hey, let's go back to this place, because we went there during the daytime, but we wanted to go at the nighttime, because, you know, like, that's the real deal.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like February 2018 at like 3 in the morning. We went out to this field. We drove out there, and we were out there for like a good amount of time. I'd say like 30 minutes, just like lollygagging, doing whatever. In the middle at 3 in the morning, there were gunshots. We heard a gunshot. I don't know if it was more than one. I think it was just one.
No, you can hear it in the video. I think there's...
Yeah, you can hear it loud and clear. Yeah. But there was a clear as day gunshot at 3 o'clock in the morning in the middle of February.
Dude, that's dude. I heard gunshots, so let's go back to the car.
Hey. That's the only experience I've ever had that was like, whoa, this is crazy. We sprinted back to the truck. And that was like the last time that I went there, I think, ever since. And then I brought you there after that.
Would you say that that's your favorite
memory?
Friendship memory? Or like what are your favorite
You know, I feel like that's like a good one, but probably not a favorite.
What's your favorite?
My favorite memories together would probably be my favorite memory with you. I'd say that would be like, that's a good starter. But last summer we had a lot of fun memories. Yeah. I know you've got a favorite memory for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, what's yours?
So mine is my 21st birthday. So I was actually kind of upset because, I mean, not upset. irritated, I guess, because there was supposed to be like a bigger group of us, like 5 to 8 of us going.
Yeah. And only 3 of us went.
Yeah, and like everyone dropped out, and I was so upset about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least you were there. Like, so we went to the restaurant first, and we ate dinner. And we had a lot of drinks.
We had a lot of drinks.
Just there, like probably
That was definitely
I know for
like
sure that I had like 2 margaritas. And
I had
like 6 shots.
Yeah, I was gonna say we had a lot of Patron.
A lot of
Patron.
Because my brother just kept ordering them. And then, so my brother was like chauffeuring us around and everything. But he said it's tradition on our way home. We have to stop at every bar that we pass by and take a shot.
That was a mistake. That was such a mistake.
Oh my gosh. And we're downtown Springfield, so there's a bar every time you turn around.
Yeah.
So, we went to like what, 5 or 6 bars until we finally stopped at one. And
I don't know, man. I couldn't even remember.
yeah, we were both. That was a 3-day marathon of a hangover.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one and only time I've ever blacked out. So,
on
still
our way
recovering,
home,
and that was last November.
Erin was wearing heels, and she took those off. I don't know at what point, but
that hurt.
We got in the car, and I was still ready to go, and I was like, "Let's go to rodeo." And
rodeo's a club around
yeah,
here. If you're
it's a
listening
club.
and you're not from this area, it's a nightclub around here.
Yeah, it's about as good as it sounds. Anyway, and Erin's in the back seat. Like, will they let me in without my shoes on?
I wanted to dance.
My brother was like, "No,
and
let's go
my
home."
shoes hurt.
No, I definitely think that's my favorite because we had a good time.
Oh,
it was,
yeah.
like, controlled.
What are those? Okay, there's one drink that we took. It was called a car bomb.
Messed us up.
Gunner's giving us a thumbs up. You like car bombs?
No, nobody likes a car bomb, but
I couldn't even
It does
drink
the
all
job.
of mine. It does. Oh yeah, it did.
That was disgusting. It has like,
I think
oh my
that's
gosh,
what
my
messed us
throat
up.
closes every time I think about it. It's like he's over, Gunner's gagging. It's called like
each
a
other.
Jaeger bomb or something.
And you have to drink it super fast, or else it like gets super thick.
Yeah, like you can't
Like, you
stop
can't drink
drinking
it
it. You have to
after.
drink it all at once.
It gets like cream consistency.
Yeah, it was so gross.
Anyway,
Oh my gosh. My parents are watching this. I had 2 vodka Red Bulls, 2 Bloody Marys, like 4 shots of Patron. And then I finished off a drink that either you or our friend at the time wasn't going to finish. And that was what I had
think I
at the
kind of
restaurant.
Had a little bit of that too.
Yeah.
Kinda
So that was just at the restaurant. And then immediately after that, we went next door and we had that car bomb. You didn't completely finish yours because the
No, I
texture.
couldn't. It
But
just-
I
it
was
got
like,
to
there's
me.
people watching. I gotta finish. So I finished mine, but that was like, I almost threw up after that. Like, that was disgusting.
Yeah, it got to me so bad.
Yeah, that was so gross. And then after that, he took us to like 5 more bars. And every time we went in, it was just straight up tequila shot after
Yeah,
that.
like we literally walked in, took a tequila shot, and walked out.
Yeah. But whenever we got home, on the ride home, your brother got us those quesadillas
Taco Bell.
from Taco Bell. And I didn't eat mine because I blacked out as soon as I walked through the
I
door.
didn't eat mine either. We walked into my apartment, and he was like, "Hey, here's your quesadilla." I grabbed it with full palm and crushed it up in my hand and threw it in the fridge and went to bed. Yeah.
That's so funny.
I actually called him that night because I was so mad. I wasn't like drunk bad, you know.
Why were
And
you
I was
mad?
like, "You got me this drunk. Now you get to listen to me throw up." He started laughing. Yeah. Apparently I fell asleep in the bathroom. I don't even remember that, but
See, I ran to the restroom as soon as I walked in through my door, and I threw up.
oh man.
And I don't remember anything after that. I woke up in my bed, and I had this cute like plaid. What do you call that?
It's like a
Jacket
like
thing.
a
You know, like a regular like
flannel
button up
jacket.
flannel. Yeah. I had like a cute red one that I wore that night over that dress. And I literally woke up with it inside out, upside down on my body. And I don't know how. And I woke up sitting up in my bed.
Yeah.
And I was like, how did this happen? So I like got up, went to I woke up at like 5 a.m. Joey was still asleep next to me. And I like went into the kitchen and I was like, what the heck just happened? And I like look over on the couch and my glasses are on the couch. I don't know how that happened. But Joey the next day was like, yeah, you were asleep on the... I still to this day do not know if Joey moved me from the couch to the bedroom or I don't know. But he was like, yeah, you were asleep on the couch. And I was like, I woke up in bed. And he was like, yeah, I don't know. And we haven't spoke about it since. It was so embarrassing though. Like I never want to be that drunk like ever again.
Yeah,
especially
that's a little over
near
the
Joe.
top.
That was so over the top. And I'm a lightweight as it is.
But
like,
hey, it was my 21st birthday. Would
it
I
was.
change it? No.
We didn't go ham for
was
mine, so
great.
we had to go ham for
Yeah.
someone.
Yep. For sure.
So that's your favorite memory.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know. I think we had like a good time.
That
But
was
it
a
was
good
also
time.
kind of like
Don't think we'd do it again.
cringeworthy, but like friends can sit and laugh about it, you know?
We literally were hungover, throwing up every 5 minutes the next day until like 9 p.m.
Yeah.
I don't think I ate it all the next day.
Yeah.
That's a typical hangover for me,
I
but
was
not you.
Feeling like crap for about 3 days.
Yeah. I would say one of our fun memories that I really like is like definitely going down the river. Every week last summer we went down the river, specifically on Tuesdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays, would
Yeah.
you say? I don't know,
Yeah.
like 2 days a week.
Definitely Tuesdays because we are always upset that we couldn't get breakfast.
Yeah. There's like this nice little place in our town, like this homemade breakfast burrito.
And they're closed on Tuesdays.
Yeah, specifically Tuesdays. What the heck?
What about that one day that we went and I accidentally got a little intoxicated?
Oh my gosh. She busted
Gunnar was
her...
there. Not there, but he
Oh yeah,
saw
we
me that
stopped
day.
by our pizza place that we worked at and Gunnar was working and Jade was drunk. Bastard.
Gunnar came up to me and was like, Jade, it's 5 o'clock. And I was like, mind your business.
As stupid as it sounds, we're like super close with all of our coworkers. Everyone in our Gunnar's like nodding his head. Like everyone in our workspace, like we're all like tight knit. But yeah, no, the staff that we did have at the time, like everyone, like we were all like best friends.
Yeah.
So like going in there and like, you know, just having a workspace that's like healthy like that was like really nice too. But
we had a good time, but we all knew how to like work when it came down to it. One of our other ones that we had was one thing you can't live without.
you say yours.
So mine is definitely friends. Mine's definitely friends. Like I am kind of depressed due to
Do you mean, like-
situations in my life. You know, it causes me to be depressed. But
Yeah.
definitely like I could not live without you guys. Like I would be in my bed in a
Oh.
ball and just probably die there. So
Don't do that.
I'm trying not to, but no, definitely couldn't live without friends. Like
Yeah.
you guys keep me going. Definitely you.
The
Like,
question the question originally was, what can you live without that is not a necessity?
yeah.
And we consider family as necessities.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So that's a given. But I would say an object for me would probably be my camera. Even if I don't post something anywhere, I love looking back on just like things that I did. Like it's really not for anyone but me.
I that is probably another one of my favorite things to do is just like look through old pictures and like I don't know, it just brings me back and I'm like, oh, this is one that I thought that was really funny.
Oh, no.
So before anyone like met you or anything like that, what would be your warning label for them?
Like, warning, we'll get sidetracked.
We'll get sidetracked.
I
that's a good
branch
one.
off a lot. I can't even, like... My sister, she was definitely 100% born with, like, the straight focus, like, laser beam focus. Like, I can't.
I could not
She's
even, like, imagine what that feels like.
Right?
To, like, be able to pick
My
one
sister's
thing and
smart
just, like, focus on that.
And beautiful. She made the dean's list for the university, for MSU.
That's pretty cool.
Isn't that... I didn't even think that was possible. That just tells
No
you
one
how
actually
smart
makes
I
it.
am.
Yeah, mine would definitely be cracks under pressure.
I wouldn't say you're too bad under pressure, but I think it's one of those things that you kind of tell yourself, like, you notice more things about yourself than other people.
Yeah. I might do well, but then whenever it's, like, over, I'm, like, crippled. Like, I can't.
Yeah. Okay.
Describe me in 3 words.
Okay, so I'm describing you in 3 words. Okay, for sure loyal. I'd say loyal.
Why do
You've
say
been
that?
with me this whole time.
I've stuck around.
Yeah, I would definitely say loyal because even in times whenever I didn't feel like having someone to like be there for me, you know, like there's just times that like you just like want to be alone. You literally show up at my door. Like I deleted my Snapchat and she shows up at my door. Like literally knocked on, and I was having a full on like meltdown. I answer my door and I'm bawling my eyes out. She goes, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "I don't know."
I left work early because I was like, Erin needs me. I'm leaving.
And I didn't say anything to anyone.
No.
Yeah.
That's what freaked me out because everyone was, I thought you blocked me. And I was like, what the heck? And
She's
then,
like, I'm getting to the bottom of this one.
And then everyone else was like, yeah, I don't have her either. And I was like, oh God. So I just was like, I'm leaving.
And I can't see out of the peephole. I'm not tall enough. So, yeah, loyal. Honestly, I don't think I told you this, but you're very patient.
Patient?
Yeah. Like, you just... Sometimes I think it's a bad thing.
Yeah, no, it kind of just sits inside and
like you just take a lot of hits
and builds up until I just explode. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You're very patient, and then I would say you are impulsive, but I really like that about you because it matches with me.
That's true. I bought a kayak the other day.
She did. She literally
just
sent me
on a whim.
Like,
I was like,
where
hey,
was my kayak?
I bought this kayak.
Where's mine? No, yeah, she sends me a picture of her kayak. Look what I bought. I was like, glad we make choices together. We don't
like,
even
thanks
live together.
for including me.
Yeah.
So loyal, patient,
and impulsive.
Yeah. I will agree with those.
Yeah.
Like this whole thing was part of my
This was all impulsive. She
decisions.
shows up to work she shows up to work one day with a paper and she literally told Gunnar, "We'll pay you if you agree to be like our tech guy." And then I was like, "No, it's fine. We can have Joey do it." And Gunnar signed it like a contract. So we were like, "All right." But yeah, she literally shows up to work and she goes, "I need you." And I was like, "I'm managing." And she goes, "Get over here." And I was like, "All right." Gunnar walks up. He goes, "What you guys doing?" And we were like, "Take a seat." He got dragged into
He just
this.
happened to be there at the right time.
The right
now,
time.
or the wrong
Yeah.
time, depending how he feels about it. But
No, yeah, right
he's
time.
Here.
Right time for sure. We need this dude.
All right. So mine for you, I have to look at my notes because I have the memory of a goldfish. So yours would be very loyal too.
Yeah.
Like whenever you say that you're gonna do something or like be somewhere or like, oh yeah, I'll hang out with you today. Like you're gonna do it.
I might be late, but I'll be there.
Definitely be late. I always give Erin 10 to 20 minutes to be late. But she will be there. If she says she's going to do it, she's going to do it. And like that's what I like cuz I hate flaky people.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm ready to go and then like they're late and it's like, "Oh, sorry, I can't make it." Like
Yeah.
drives me nuts.
You're all ready and stuff. See, like, there's exceptions. Like,
No,
emergencies and stuff, that's a
Definitely.
given. But, like, we've been friends with some flaky people, and nothing makes me more upset. And I don't even know what it is. It's like, "I'm so sorry, my aunt's hamster is in town." I'm like,
Oh,
tell him
that's
to pack
nice.
his bags. He can come. Like, I don't care.
Actually, sorry, that wasn't one of mine, but that one too. My actual one was truthful. So that kind of goes into that one. Like you always follow through, like, and you don't lie. Like,
Lying doesn't get you anywhere.
no, for sure.
See, I went through this phase whenever I was like 13 years old where I would like lie to people. Not people, to my parents specifically.
I would get caught. And then
I always
there's no
got
point.
caught. And it was so stupid. And I kept doing it.
I would lie where I was and they would follow me.
Your parents would
And-
follow
yeah.
you? What?
Or like someone else would like text my parents and be like, "Hey, Jade's here." And they're like,
oh.
"What?"
See, I was too scared
Very
to do
small
that.
town. Very, very small town. Everyone knew everyone. They knew I wasn't supposed to be there. So I just quit lying. I was like, hey, I'm going to go do this. And
I didn't
this
even
is
have
what I'm
the
doing.
urge to do that.
And then they would be like, okay, like, just text me when you get there. And I was like, okay, this is a lot easier.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't listen to your parents, I'm telling you, like, just listen to them.
Yeah.
Like, 9 times out of 10, they know best. I was too scared to lie to my parents. I think that's where I get my truthfulness from. Like, my parents were also, like, so kind to me. And they were always, like, if I did lie, which they never deserved it, but if I did lie, they would always be, like, so patient with me.
Yeah.
I know I could tell, like, some days I would, like, push them over the edge. And, like, seeing your dad cry is, like, the worst thing ever. And my dad does not cry. And I remember one time specifically.
Once in my life seen my dad cry.
Yeah, and same here, and it was because of me. And it was because I lied to him. And I kept lying, and my dad just broke down, and I was like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like you crying. I feel weird now. So yeah, definitely, I think that's where I get it from.
Yeah.
Like, Dad, I'm so sorry you had a mental breakdown because of me, but you changed me. I'm a truthful woman.
Better. Very driven. If you set your mind to something, like, you're gonna do it. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. Like, you went to school after dropping out twice, and you were like, I'm gonna do this, and, like, went through, and you graduated, and
I really appreciate that you're giving me credit.
Round of applause.
But we need to give credit to Joey for that. 100%.
Yes, yeah.
Joey paid for over half of my tuition.
Oh, yeah.
So,
shout out to Joey.
if it was not for Joey, 100% I would not have done it. But, yeah, I appreciate that you like
But
that.
not just school, but
In
like
general.
everything that you do. Yeah.
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 I like it.
I do
Thanks.
too. That's why we're friends.
Yeah.
Because
Look at us
I
go.
get jealous and I'm like, I should do that.
You're jealous?
I'm kidding.
No.
No,
We're
not
like
jealous.
the same person.
I wouldn't say like, oh my God. You know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, we balance each other out.
Yes,
Like, you do
very
things that I'm
much.
like, okay, I need to pick up those good
Yeah.
habits off of her, and then you do the same to me.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, look at us go.
And finally, you were just a blast to be around. Like, I think that's why we, like, became friends so fast, is because I was like, I like her. Like, she's just fun, and, like, that's what I needed then.
Yeah.
I had no friends. I was looking at my phone the other day. Every single picture that I had when I first moved here was of me and my dog.
Oh.
Yeah. And for months. And so whenever we finally started hanging out, I was like, oh my gosh, she's so fun and, like, bubbly and, like, just a blast. Like, I really don't know how anyone could not, like, be friends with someone like you, or, like, feed off of that energy that you give out. It's just such, like, a light.
I try.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
You make me feel so much better sometimes. I'll be like, I'm
Thanks.
depressed. I want to hang out with Erin.
I literally told you I'm like a flower.
I'm like a flower.
I like begged her to leave the freaking window open because I need the sunlight. Like a little sunflower.
All right.
I
Well,
like
think-
those.
I think that concludes the first episode. How are you feeling?
I feel really good.
I do
I was
too.
really nervous.
Yeah. Now that it was like done and like I don't know, it seemed easy. It
Oh,
seemed
yeah.
like it flowed well.
Yeah. I think I was more nervous for the filming
Gunnar,
part,
what did you think?
But
Thumbs up from Gunnar.
thumbs
Okay.
up from Gunnar.
Well, babbling brunettes or
Your last
two
two brain cells.
last two brain cells.
Your
All
last
right.
two brain cells are logging off. We need to tell them whenever our upload schedule is going to be.
Oh, yes, uploads.
Yeah.
We are going to be uploading Saturdays around 11 a.m.
Yeah, we're thinking like
So,
11
what is this?
a.m.
Is this
to like noon. But our
East
first
Central?
our first upload is, I don't know.
I
We're
don't
in
know
Missouri.
what this is either.
You can do
Missouri.
the math.
Figure it out. Yeah.
No, our first upload's going to be May 1st or 2nd.
Which is when this comes out.
Yeah. So that's like the only day that's like an offset day, but every upload after this one
Yeah.
is going to be every Saturday, between like 11 to 12 in the noon. So,
All right.
all right.
Any last thoughts, words?
No, I think that we should tell them our episodes are literally going to jump everywhere. We'll talk about
Oh yeah.
yeah, we'll
And
talk
this is
about
all
literally
opinion
anything.
based. Like
Yeah, everything.
we don't know what we're talking about ever.
We know what we're doing.
I think I know what I'm talking about, and it's about myself, and I'm like, I have no idea.
Yeah. No, yeah, we're
But-
gonna take suggestions, whether it's topics you want us to talk about, and
Yeah.
we're really good at branching off. Trust us.
Just let us know.
But she had that little notebook for a reason.
Yes, trying to keep us on track. But
Yeah. So we'll talk about anything from suggestions. We've got a few ideas we want to talk about.
keep an eye out for
Yeah.
that one.
Definitely.
That'll be
So
real
if you have
interesting.
suggestions on like a specific topic you want us to talk about,
We'll do our research and try and figure out what we're talking
we
about.
won't even do our research.
Maybe
we'll
not.
We'll just let you know what we think.
All right. Well,
Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys later on
Bye.
a Saturday.
on Saturday, Babbling Brunettes.
Toodles.
Bye. You have to pee so bad.
Oh my god.